son when somebody sits down at my desk and tells me about accidents they've had and that they're having a hard time getting insurance. I tell them we can probably cover them. Don't...
7 days ago, Alec Beckett typed the word magic into City Search and bought a magic kit online. Orlando.citysearch.com, the online guide. It's how to get to the good stuff.
9 Magic, that's 407-89 Magic. Are you about heart and hustle? We are.
That is Daryl Armstrong right there at his best, and his crowd loves it. These guys hit long underneath the magic basket to sink the ball.
XL 106.7, a service of AM/FM Inc.
Serena Williams, tennis champions.
When I was a kid, I dreamed of becoming the best. Of course, I do more than dream. I made plans. I actually got up and did something about becoming a champion. I went out and worked hard. I trained very hard. I always have to get a new resolve to get better, a new goal. I don't have to mess around with drugs because I know it's not good for me. It's not good for anything that I do.
Till 9 o'clock this evening, and at that time, we will be presenting Illumination. This is a spectacular laser light fireworks display that can be viewed anywhere around the World Showcase Lagoon, back half of the park. Courtesy trams will be running until 10:30 to assist you in getting back to your vehicle.
Remain behind the yellow stripes until your test vehicle comes to...
Are securely fastened, as they always should be, into your vehicle.
Clear for dispatch.
Okay, let's move them up to the test area.
It's clear for hill climb.
Okay, here we go.
The torque and transmission load data are looking good.
Great, let's proceed to the rough road tests.
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to take you right up to the cones, hit the brakes, and see if I can steer you through.
Hold on. Braking! Now! Okay, we're back on track.
Let's do that other sequence.
Okay, let's try it again, this time with the anti-lock brakes.
ABS reactivated. Braking!
All right, that's the way it ought to be. You see how ABS lets you keep control of the vehicle while braking? Let's demonstrate some extreme test conditions.
Okay.
to turn off those robots?
Clear for track course A.
All right, let's pick up the pace.
Increasing speed, 10%. 20%. 30%.
Are you seeing an increase in lateral forces?
Sure am.
And that's what we call an evasive maneuver.
Ready for the bearing test.
Check. Hang on tight. Increase speed for the loop.
Accelerating.
Push it harder.
You got it.
Decelerate for re-entry. As long as they're heated up, let's grab a thermal image.
Will do. Cameras on. Looks like all components are well within test parameters.
Well, all right, that completes our test schedule. Let's download the data. Hey, thanks for being such a great test crew. Come back and run.
2, it is clear for hill climb.
Go.
The torque and transmission load data are looking good.
Great. Let's proceed to the rough road tests.
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to take you right up to the cones, hit the brakes, and see if I can steer you through.
Hold on. Braking now. Okay, we're back on track.
Let's do that other sequence. Okay, let's try it again, this time with the anti-lock brakes.
ABS reactivated. Braking!
All right, that's the way it ought to be. You see how ABS lets you keep control of the vehicle while braking? Let's demonstrate some extreme test conditions.
Okay.
Did you remember to turn off those robots?
Clear for track course A.
All right, let's pick up the pace.
Increasing speed, 10%. %. 30%.
Are you seeing an increase in lateral forces?
Sure am.
That's what we call an evasive maneuver.
Ready for the variant test.
Check. Hang on tight. Speed for the loop.
Accelerating.
Push it, harder.
You got it.
Decelerate for re-entry. As long as they're heated up, let's grab a thermal image.
Will do. Cameras on. Looks like all components are well within test parameters.
Well, all right. That completes our test schedule. Let's download the data.
City, welcomes you aboard Spaceship Earth. Journey us now to the far distant sky. We explore the amazing story.
Absolutely hostile planet. Our early ancestors were in search of food, shelter.
miss you too.
Valedictorian. Congratulations, Dr. Ned.
Thank you, Jason. And thank you all my friends. You see, Doctor.
Great, Eddie. Ever
Roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. Cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half the plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a delicate but no less beautiful living system. They penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. This food for a growing world led to the enormous use, and sometimes overuse, of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to meet growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land. Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead.
Hello again, folks. How are y'all doing? Having a good day? Excellent. Now we're just about to come on to one of EPCOT's most exciting and innovative areas. Here in our living laboratory, scientists from EPCOT, the Department of Agriculture, NASA, the Department of Energy, and Nestle are all discovering new and sustainable methods of food production. Here in our tropics greenhouse has intercropping, which means growing more than one crop together in the same place at the same time. This saves on valuable space here at the land. We also raise papaya, Swiss chard, pak choi, pole bean, coffee, peanuts, and rice. We grow the peanuts and rice together in the same place, but at different times. After the rice harvest, the peanuts take its place, leaving behind the naturally occurring nitrogen, which acts as a fertilizer for the very next year's rice crop. We call this process crop rotation. When you purchase fertilizer, what you're paying for is the nitrogen, so as you can see, this is very cost effective. We also raise peach palm, sugar cane, and cassava. Cassava is a starchy root crop, and it is the primary plant source for tapioca. On your right, you'll find cabbage and loop or banana plants. Now, they are plants and not trees, and that's because they don't have a trunk system like a tree. After each plant has produced its fruit, we cut it at the base, and a new plant will grow in its place. Now, when I mention farming, you're probably not thinking about fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, is a way of producing tons of fish in small enclosed areas like this aqua cell. On your right, you'll find Pacu. Pacu's a vegetarian member of the piranha family. We just got some brand new striped bass in a few days ago. And on your left, you'll find catfish. All three of these fish do very well in the aqua cell because they're used to swimming in large schools and live on very small amounts of protein. The red light you see illuminating the aqua cell helps to prevent the growth of algae in our tanks. On your right, you'll find our alligators. Alligators are no longer an endangered species. In fact, there are over 1 million alligators in Florida today, and they play a very important role in wetlands conservation. After those gators get to be about 3 feet long, we do release them back into their natural environment. You'll also find red claw crawfish, American eel, and freshwater shrimp. All in all, we can produce over 3 tons of fish a year in this aqua cell alone. Facilities like this will enable us to raise fish in extremely harsh climates like the desert. And speaking of the desert, here we do produce oranges, tangerines, pomelo, a cousin of the grapefruit, and 9-pound lemons or ponderosa lemons. Cotton takes about 3 months to mature. Once it does, the blossom will appear, and then about 2 months you have the cotton ball. And sorghum and clover is being rotated on your right, like the rice and peanuts over in the tropics. Again, clover is a legume and leaves nitrogen for sorghum to absorb as it grows. Sorghum is used to make plastic products as well as chewing gum. In our production greenhouse, you'll find our string gardens. We grow the crops in here vertically, and we do that to save on space. It also helps to reduce ropes. This also makes it easier to harvest the vegetables when it's time for the harvest. We have a computer-controlled irrigation device in this greenhouse, which senses when the plants need water and nutrients and provides it for them automatically. We can reduce the amount of water needed by almost 70% using this method. Some other plants we'll see along the way include Malabar, member of the spinach family, lettuce, eggplants, and peppers. Unfortunately, insects destroy more than 1/3 of the world's food crops a year, so here at EPCOT, we use integrated pest management, which means distributing larger insects like ladybugs or wasps into the atmosphere. It's stopping by each and every plant along the way. The plants with their roots exposed get oxygen and nutrients traveling through those mist boxes. As you can see, this is a very effective technique. Those gigantic squash came from those plants right there. Scientists from EPCOT and the Department of Agriculture are working in our biotechnology lab to help develop plant life that is disease-resistant and insect repellent. And scientists over at NASA are working on ways to help develop plant life in space using methods like artificial sunlight and reclaimed water. So as you can see, folks, there's so much more that we can learn about the land.
Twain?
What's that?
Perhaps you recognize those inspiring words from one of America's great writers.
No, Dr. Franklin, I don't recall writing anything like that.
Oh, my, of course not. They're from the pen of John Steinbeck, here in the 20th century. Why, it seems he has nearly the same spirit as the founding fathers themselves.
Well, listen to the proud elder statesman.
Mr. Twain.
One stroke of this pen brings 2 changes from Congress. I told you John Adams should have written this.
Oh, by his own admission, you can write circles around him.
Mr. Adams has not been prisoner in this loft for 17 days. I shall continue tomorrow.
You must continue now. Thomas, it is difficult to make 13 clocks chime at the same time.
That half his camp has got typhus, smallpox, or dysentery.
And there be not a ration amongst us. Now, we can forage for hickory nuts.
Aye, but the English overindulge in all of Philadelphia's fine food and drink.
It is a strange war we show George Washington. Congress is war in York.
And the British.
Even amidst the cricket song here along Mark Twain's beloved Mississippi, I hear the noise of chains and the crack of the whip. Yet, there is hope. Hope born from the words of Harriet Beecher Stowe. Uncle Tom's Cabin has given our nation a king.
Vehicle 1 is clear for hill climb.
Okay, let's go.
The torque and transmission load data are looking good.
Great. Let's proceed to the rough road tests.
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to take you right up to the cones, hit the brakes, and see if I can steer you through.
Hold on. Okay, we're back on track.
Let's do that other sequence.
Okay, let's try it again, this time with the anti-lock brakes.
ABS reactivated. Braking!
All right, that's the way it ought to be. You see how ABS lets you keep control of the vehicle while braking? Let's demonstrate some extreme test conditions. Did you remember to turn off those robots?
Clear the track course A.
All right, let's pick up the pace.
Increasing speed. 10%. 20%. 30%.
Are you seeing an increase in lateral forces?
Sure am.
That's what we call an evasive maneuver.
All personnel clear the track. Barrier test in progress.
Ready for the barrier test.
Check. Hang on tight. As long as they're heated up, let's grab a thermal image.
Will do. Cameras on. Looks like all components are well within test parameters.
Well, all right, that completes our test schedule. Let's download the data. Hey, thanks for being such a great test crew. Come back and ride anytime.